everyone, it's Jeannie again, and I am finally finished with my fall album. This is my second album that I've made, and I want to show you what I came up with. I'm going to have to try to go faster because it's the second time I've taped this and I'm kind of putzing along, but anyway, let me show you what I did. I have your nothing fancy here, just trying techniques and still kind of figuring out how I like to make these. Got the ribbons and fibers and beads on the side, and a Tim Holtz swivel clasp. These glass leaf beads are ones I showed in my haul, and this is of course a fragment charm that I put some of the design paper on the back of. And then these letters that spell out fall throughout the album were a chipboard garland that I found that I showed in one of my hauls at Hobby Lobby, and I painted it with gold paint dauber and then covered the whole thing with crackle accents, and it has a really cool crackled effect to it. But because this was a garland, each one of the letters had a hole over here when it was strung as a garland, so I had to figure out what to do with the letters. So I have the lock on here and the key here, and then over here I just used some tulle. I am just obsessed with tulle, and trying to figure out ways to use it, the sparkly tulle. So I just tied it around the album. These are some silk leaves from Walmart with a brad, and just pretty much tied on there with a little bit of jute and a sparkly leaf. And then these letters are all independent, and they open, and I used the coordinations paper on the back with a which I embossed and sanded, and this is the brown with a red core. And I also sprayed it with some old lace glimmer mist, and I love that color. I got the tip from Bona, and it's just such a great pretty color. Anyways, that's my cover. And then the next page has the back side of the tulle. I really liked this blue butterfly that was already on the paper, so I wanted that to still show, but I wanted to have some room for some journaling and some pictures. So this is just a little swivel tab that I made that has 3 little tabs where you can put pictures or journaling. And then this tag was inspired by Wheezy. It's one of her envelope corners, and it's not as elaborate as one of hers, but I used some library paper and tore it, and then did the journaling on the back. And then this blue lace, I was really excited to use. My mom gave me this. This had been my grandma's, and so it's really old. And so I was excited to use that, and I thought it went nicely with the blue butterfly. Then my A has another one of those glass beads tied with the jute, and I used the same painting technique on it. And the back side, again with coordinations with the yellow core, done with the swirls. And this page has just some jute ribbon. I stamped this part, and these are some little tiny silk leaves that I've had for a really long time in my stash and just hadn't used. This is a chipboard frame that I painted with the Distress Crackle paint, and then this flower I glimmer misted with Coffee Shop. And this is open on top, so you can add a photo. And this is an accordion fold, so there's I stamped it and added design paper, and there's room for pictures and journaling. So that's that page. This next page ended up being my favorite of all the ones that I did, and I wasn't so sure about the pink and purple for fall, but I ended up really liking this. This is the Cane Company fall paper, and a lot of the papers had butterflies and moths on them, and I thought this big moth was so pretty, so I cut it out of the design paper, and I did the edges in bronze embossing powder, added some bling and some wire for the antenna. And then I tried Velma's technique for the first time, and Velma, you're a genius. This came out so neat. I'm hooked. So this is actually Sweet Pea, is the color of the glimmer mist here. It had been a white flower. Pretty proud of this brad too. It had been pewter, and I paint daubed it with gold and added glossy accents, and then embedded that little pink stone in there to alter it to fit my book. And so I was pretty proud of that. I've never done that before. And then these are just tucked in with the design paper, or the leaves are from Michael's. And, oops, got 2 of them there. One of them's upside down. This one has the dictionary paper on the back. This one is embossed with the ribbon and, oops, memories, little journaling spot. And then this one has a stamped key and then some more of the dictionary paper on the back. This was my first try at using a transparency, and I just did bronze alcoholing around the side, alcohol ink, excuse me, around the side, and then stamped it with Timber Brown Stays On ink with a flourish. And then to cover the hole on the first L, I just used a pink heart brad that I had, or heart gem that I had. And then the back side of the L is also again has the coordinations with the pink core, and is also sprayed with glimmer mist. And then this page is pretty plain. I thought this design paper with the foil was so pretty I didn't really want to cover it up. But I made a little tool bow that I got the idea from Roxy Fur, and just added a little safety pin and a charm. And it was an excuse to use to feed my tool obsession, so I really liked that. And then of course you've got room for a good size photo there. This page has one of the feather butterflies that I had in my haul, and this is yet another version, modification of the Laura Dennison envelope pocket. This butterfly is on an alligator clip and it's just holding it closed. And I saw Samantha actually alter one of these pockets, and she had two of them together, but when I made mine they were really bulky, so I didn't, I just ended up using one. This is grunge board that's been paint daubed and covered with crackle accents. And then I only adhered down the three sides of the pocket to the page so I could fit this stamped library card in there. And then this opens up to have room for a couple more photos or journaling. And then both of these pockets have a good sized tag also inside. And I'm not going to take this one out because you have to pretty much lay the book down to get it out. This is my, oh, you can also put a picture behind there. This is my last L, and I just tied with a jute another one of the glass beads on there. And then I again used the yellow coordinations and did some butterflies on this one. And then my last page is another piece of the design paper. I really like this too. The bronze glitter was already on the paper, and so I like that. Didn't really want to cover it up. I did another Velma flower with the Michaels leaves on there, and this is with Tuscan Sun and Old Lace. I was trying to match this color. It's not quite a match, but I think it works. So anyway, that is my little album. Didn't really do anything on the back. But that's how it came out, and I was pretty pleased with it. I'm hoping to, I'd like to try a paper bag album next, and once I master that, I'm hoping after the first of the year maybe to join in a swap. Maybe I'll be good enough by then to be worthy of you ladies' beautiful creations. So anyway, that's my little fall album. I had a lot of fun making it, and leave me a comment or any questions that you might have, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.